Hello, Wisecrack Nation and YouTube community. It is your boy Navi here, coming at you, ready to put a shock to your system with my review of Black Lightning. So far, we're on Season 2, Episode 15, titled The Book of Apocalypse, Chapter 1, The Alpha. I can only wonder what's gonna happen to lead our world into chaos. So as for right now, let's get into this episode and dive right into it. Well, it seems we get a special opening of this episode as we see a green light baby metahuman who has the power to control the wind other than Wendy, surrounded by police and being ordered to stand down or they'll shoot him. I don't know if it's because he's a green light baby, or because he's black, or because of that ridiculous looking costume he's wearing. But he shouldn't be shot. Jesus. Well, it seems that at family dinner, Jefferson and Lynn have been talking, in which they come up with 3 new rules for being a superhero in the household. 1, you can't tell anybody your identity, which is superhero 101, of course. 2, you can't go anywhere without any backup. That's first rule of being black. And 3, no killing whatsoever. It seems that Jennifer may have a little problem with that rule right there. That girl's a hothead just waiting to happen, as she shows signs of disagreement with that rule, but both Anissa and Jennifer do compromise with the rules and decide to go along with them. But the one issue that bothers me the most is that Agent Odell is still watching them like a hawk through his surveillance system. It seems that Tobias is ready to make his move as he, the Doctor, and Cutter awaken the 3 new Bang babies that he's kept in storage. We find out that their names are Daryl, aka Cold Snap, with the power of cryokinesis, which involves the cold; Joe, aka Heat Stroke, which involves pyrokinesis; and Rebecca, aka New Wave, with the power of converting her body into water, aka hydrokinesis. He informs them that they've been asleep for 30 years and now he's their new boss. Well, looks like they just woke up to the worst possible time, as now they have a new boss who's a complete maniac and sociopath. Well, it seems that Gamby is now informing Jefferson of how Todd Green was involved with not only kidnapping the Green Light Metakids, but working with Tobias as well, while also explaining that he may be able to get a lock on Tobias, who not only has the 4 dangerous metas, but all the Green Light kids as well, while trying to figure out what to do about keeping Jen and Anissa safe. Being a black parent in this society will never be safe, as we see how the police are handling green light kids. Well, it seems that the doctor from the previous episode who brought Lala back to life is informed that Jefferson didn't kill Earl, that Lala himself had killed him. And the only man to blame for all of this, all of the hatred, all of the anger, all of the pain, Lady Eve's death from Season 1, is based off of one person, Tobias. And both him and Lala agree that he needs to be taken care of. It looks like Tobias is hacking up and racking up enemies left and right. By the end of this season, seems like Tobias is gonna go down hard. Pause. Let me, get a little back on that. He's gonna be taken down. Pause. You know what? I'm just gonna have to delete that. My bad. Well, it seems that they're going through suit testing again with Jennifer, as she's been given new armware to help her control her powers better. And we see Jefferson come to realize that at that point in time, He never thought that he'd be going through this with one of his daughters, let alone both daughters, as he starts to reminisce about Jennifer as a little girl. And it seems as though even though Jennifer understands the code that her father wants her to abide by, she's still a little bit against the third code that she's been promised to, and that's not to kill anyone. At this point, you have to realize Jennifer's becoming more vengeful as she wants to put Tobias in the ground instead of letting him be processed by justice. Well, it seems that with Anissa, there's some issues coming up with trying to find and locate Grace, the half-eaten horse, the Asian man that she had to fight against that held his own against her. There's so many questions around Grace, Anissa doesn't know where to begin or what to even think, as she confides in Gamby. I have a feeling that once Anissa finds out the truth, it'll do more harm than good. Well, it seems that we finally find out a name to give to the doctor helping Lala, Dr. Lazarus, as he informs Lala that he can do good with his powers, that he can both die and be brought back to life. But Lala claims that he's too tired to keep doing it all the time. He feels that once he's killed Tobias, that he should be able to rest at peace. But the good doctor informs him that once he kills Tobias, he can feel so much better. Well, it seems that Tobias is getting ready to send one of the metas out on a secret mission in order to test them. But unfortunately, he's unable to make a decision alone on who to send, in which the other two, both Cutter and the female doctor, come up with Joe to use, aka Cold Snap, and see what he can do on camera. Well, it seems that Anissa and Jennifer are having another sister heart-to-heart, as Anissa tells Jennifer about all the details of finding the half-eaten horse and the old Asian guy that she fought against at Grace's possible whereabout. But then it comes to a shocker to her when she puts two and two together, at one point realizing that Grace's eyes might have changed color and that the Asian man at the apartment did the same thing. She now realizes that Grace may have been that old Asian man and is possibly a shapeshifter. Well, it seems that Tobias is getting ready to start his business as a metahuman seller on the black market, as Gamby tells Jefferson of how Joe is heading down the streets of Freeland, burning up everything in sight, just to make his way to the mayor's rally speech and interrupt it by killing the mayor on camera in front of everybody. Tell you right now, Tobias is not doing himself any good. That was really cold, setting that mayor on fire, because earlier in the season the mayor was the one that helped Tobias. It seems that Heatwave has found his way underground and has started to heat up some pipes above him, in which Jefferson is informed by Gamby that those pipes are gas pipes and that the houses in West Freeland are blowing up due to the overheating of gas. So while Jefferson confronts and fights Heatwave, Gamby goes to go take care and pick up Jen. Well, we see a battle of metas versus meta, as we see Black Lightning versus Heatwave, Lightning versus Pyrokinesis go down in underground Freeland, in which both combatants held their own against each other. But what made the outcome better is when Thunder showed up on her motorcycle to help take down Heatwave and stop an explosion from happening all over Freeland. But unfortunately, Heatwave had to retreat due to Tobias's order, because Black Lightning and Thunder were getting ready to pounce on him. And luckily for Gamby, thanks to Heatwave, he found a radiation signature that could lead him to where the other pod kids are and where they were taken from or taken to. Unfortunately, Jennifer overheard every little bit of the detail between Gamby and Jefferson, and when he got the address off of Gamby's computer. It seems Jennifer's not gonna learn her lesson anytime soon. I say we need to get some power dampening cuffs or a bracelet and put it on her. That'll teach her a lesson. Well, it seems that things in Freeland are getting more interesting as Lala locates Tobias's underground lair and runs into Cutter, in which case she tries to kill him by throwing daggers at him, but unfortunately for her, he isn't going down and he won't die. It seems that the apocalypse is starting, but it's going to be starting for Tobias. Well, it seems that, like I said before, Jennifer's going to do something stupid. And what does she do? She goes to where Tobias is to try to kill him. Unfortunately, because of the fact that she still can't control her powers, an unfortunate side effect happens to where she's about to overload, and no one is around to help her. Although Jefferson and Gamby are on the way to try and stop her, it doesn't seem like they'll make it in time. As Miranda once told Jennifer before, if she doesn't keep herself in check, she's gonna wind up exploding. And it seems like that's gonna become more true than not. Well, Wisecrack Nation, it seems like the episode is coming to an end so far. I wonder what's gonna happen to Jennifer, Tobias, Vanessa, and Jefferson. Because right about now, next week's episode is gonna be the final of the season. And I can't wait to see where it goes. We have metahuman trafficking, metahuman fights, metahuman testing, metahuman stupidity done by stupid teenage girls. It seems that everything is coming up metahuman. But for right now, I'm gonna get going and get ready for a different review, maybe for another day or maybe for next week. But for right now, this is your boy Navi signing off, saying be wise, crack hard, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Wisecrack Nation. We'll give you every little bit that we have to entertain you and keep you coming back for more. Peace, people.